Hello, thank you so much for staying on the AM show. We are still talking education, school, this time focusing on the St. Theresa's's School located at North Kanishi here in Accra. I'm sure you've heard of it, yeah. You must have heard of it. I didn't grow up in Accra, but when I went to Infantiman Girls, a lot of my colleagues went to St. Theresa's's School and they spoke so highly of the school. I've been joined by Reverend Sister Chris Sheila Damali. She's headmistress of the school, and Madam Barbara Humphrey Akume, who is board chair of the St. Theresa's's Private Catholic School. Thank you so much for joining us. Good to see you all.
Good to see you too.
Let me start with you, Reverend Sister. St. Theresa's's is 60 years. I'm actually surprised by that because I'm thinking to myself, wow, so Ghana is just about 5 years older than the school. Tell us how you've been able to sustain the school this long.
Thank you. A dream came by Reverend Father Locke and Tombeck to have a school. So they told the then Bishop of Accra, Joseph Oliver Bowers, and he gave the blessing.
Okay.
And just as he was about to start, he was on transfer. And you know Catholic Church, you start something and another person continued. So the bishop fell on Reverend Sister Francetta as the first headmistress of St. Theresa's's School. She had earlier on established Christ the King School, the international school. So she started. It wasn't easy, but by the grace of God. So the site was given, the old site, the current site of St. Theresa's Catholic Church was given to her. They started the school there. And when it was expanding, it expanded up to class 3. The town planning committee or departments approached them or hinted them that the place was not meant for a school, but rather a small building for a church. And there were other developmental plans coming up. So they have to relocate, and that was a big problem. But thank God, by the help of Reverend Father Vanderpoy, who is a member of the Royal Ankara family, they relocated to a new place. They had a lot of negotiations with them. They had a lot of meetings with them. And finally, the land was released to...
That's the one at North Kanishi?
That was the one at North, the current.
So how long have you been at North Kanishi?
This is about a year ago.
Okay.
I was formerly at St. Theresa's's High School. Oh. I was actually the assistant headmistress.
Okay.
I stayed there for 14 years.
Okay.
I was asked to move here.
Okay. I like that. I like the bit of what you said, that different heads, different bishops have come, but the school has grown progressively. I think it's something our politicians can pick a cue from. But let me come to you, Madam Humphrey Akume. You are the board chair of the school. I want to believe that you're an old student.
I am an old student. I completed in the year 1988.
Whoa, that's a very long time.
Class 6 at the time, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's a very long time. Then you must feel very dear about your school.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, we've been in St. Theresa's's for so many years. I'm also a member of the church, and the school belongs to the church. So, having been brought up through the church, through the school, yes, St. Theresa's's School is very, very dear to my heart.
So tell us about your experience at the time. You said then it was up to class 6. What are your fond memories of your time at St. Theresa's's?
Oh, I have lots of fond memories. Then it wasn't so big. We were quite very close. We knew everybody in the school. I think I recall the assemblies, the various competitions we had. Yeah, it was very exciting times that we had. And today we have old students. We formed, you know, various WhatsApp platforms. And yeah, we've come together again as friends, as family. and we communicate every day. Yeah.
So tell us, 60 years on, what's one of the things that you say you can point to as a major contribution of St. Theresa's to Ghana's education system?
Wow, St. Theresa's's School has given Ghana a lot of people, people in various areas of life, various aspects of life. We have doctors, we have engineers, we have teachers, nurses. I don't think that you go anywhere today and ask a group of people without, seeing that we have one potential person there who has been to, or who went through St. Theresa's's School. Yeah.
So tell us, Reverend Sister, how you're commemorating 60 years. 60 years is big. If St. Theresa's were a human being, you'd be going on retirement, taking a bow from public service, resting and getting all the goodies and benefits. So tell us how you're hoping to commemorate this feat.
Yes, we have a lot of program lineup. Tomorrow, for instance, we're going to launch the anniversary, the 60th anniversary. It will start at 10 a.m. Our Archbishop will be present there. And we've invited a lot of distinguished guests who will be there to support us. There will be homecoming. There will be dinner, dance, and a whole lot.
Tell me about it.
A whole lot.
Okay.
You join us. We invite you.
Okay, so I'll allow you to go through the specifics, because I want people, I'm sure there are a lot of people watching who may be old students, but sometimes not everybody is part of the WhatsApp groups and all these things. And so, I would want maybe just to help us with it. But I'd like to ask you how you're hoping to incorporate the current crop of students into all the events you're going to have.
Yeah, well, so tomorrow we have the launch.
Okay.
Current students will be at the launch tomorrow. And of course, we've also invited all students, and by this we're also inviting all those who haven't heard yet. Tomorrow there's a launch at the parish. It will be held at the St. Theresa's Catholic Church, not the school compound, the church compound, and it's at 10 a.m. We're hoping that by 12 it will be done. And then after that we have Career Day, where we are going to talk to the students, and we are bringing in all students, people who have gone through the school, who can talk to the current students to tell them that it's possible to become whatever you want to become really in life. And so we'll have that. We'll have educational excursions for the students and the teachers. And then we'll do the homecoming for the old students. We'll do the dinner dance. We have a corporate lunch. And then, of course, we will have the mega speech and prize giving day, which will be in October. Okay. And then we'll round off the year with a dinner dance, and then a few other things that will. Because
I'm quite interested in the dinner dance and the corporate lunch. So the dinner dance, you say, is later in the year.
Yes.
Okay, yes. I'll keep it locked in my diary. And then the corporate lunch.
Yes, that would be probably in August. Okay. Tomorrow at the launch, we would highlight all the programs that we've highlighted for the year. So yeah.
Oh, this is interesting. And I just can't help but say I just love the fact that you've not had just one person steering the affairs of the school, but the school is still running. I just think that is an important point we need to make. It speaks a lot about the organizational structure of the school. But beyond that, tell me what you think has contributed to the success of the St. Theresa's's School.
Yeah, I would say discipline.
Okay.
Discipline is key to everything that we do, and the moral values that we inculcate in the learners and the students. That has really helped.
Okay.
So with academic work, if you are not disciplined, you will not learn. You have to discipline yourself, and then it will help you to learn. And that has helped most of our students or learners to excel. And as my chairperson said, we have a lot of key people, in high positions all over the world, home and abroad.
So I want to believe that when the children come, there are things you take them through to inculcate these values that you're mentioning. So if a parent is sitting at home wondering, okay, I want to take my child, what level does the school start at?
We have from nursery.
Okay.
Right from nursery now
To
JHS 3.
Are you hoping to expand?
We in fact, we have already, because we have 3 streams from class 1 to JHS 3.
When you say 3 streams, what do you mean?
AB for class 1.
Okay.
ABC,
Okay.
class 1, ABC,
To
to JHS 3. So it's a big school.
very big school.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. This is impressive. And are you hoping to go beyond that?
Because of discipline, we would like to halt here.
Okay. I love that. But I was talking about the values. Yeah. I mean, if someone's sitting at home thinking, I'm looking for a school for my child, you know, what are those 3 things that you can say for sure that if someone brought their child to St. Theresa's private Catholic school, that child will imbibe?
Before I go to the values, let me tell you a short story that I read on WhatsApp, where a little boy was not doing well in a public school and was sent to a Catholic school, and suddenly he was top of the class, and his parents asked him why he did so well, and then he said he saw the man on the cross that they had nailed on the cross in the classroom, and he knew that if he didn't do well, he would get into a lot of trouble. So first of all, this is a Catholic school,
okay,
and mostly run by the sisters, the nuns. We've had other people who have run the school. When I was there, it was a lay person, and when we say a lay person, then the person is not religious. I mean a religious brother or sister. So, who have also run the school. So it's first run by the sisters. They are very disciplined. They go through a lot of formation before they come to run these schools. So first of all, you will be disciplined in all aspects of your life. You will be on time, and then you'll take your studies serious. And then, of course, the God factor is also not left out. You know, we are bringing people up holistically. So, yeah. It's a really good school, and I'll encourage anyone who can to take the opportunity and bring their children there.
Interesting. So we are talking about the St. Theresa's School turning 60 this year. And for all of you who are old students who are not so active, please, I mean, there's enough reason being shared with us here for you to go back to your alma mater. And I've been talking to Reverend Sister Chris Sheila Damili. She is headmistress of the St. Theresa's Private Catholic School, and Barbara Humphrey Akume, who is board chair of the school. So I'd just like you to leave us with your final thoughts, even as we wrap up the conversation.
My final thoughts would be that this is an opportunity for all students to get on board. It is true that we do go back and help our secondary schools, you know, the secondary schools that we've been to. We really do help the secondary schools. Our primary schools are sort of forgotten, but we are by this inviting all the old students to come on board. We hope to see as many people as possible tomorrow, and we hope that even those abroad would also join us, especially to climax the anniversary. We are throwing this challenge to you and this invitation to you. Join us. Let's make St. Theresa's School an even better place to be. And a big shout out to my 98-year group. 1988-year group.
Okay, because I was going to say not the recent 98s, but the one before it. Okay, I'll come to you, Reverend Sister, just to give us your concluding thoughts. But you spoke about your colleagues outside the country. Are you hoping to incorporate them? What are the virtual options?
Well, tomorrow's launch, for instance, will be on Facebook Live. So most of the activities, as much as we can, we will broadcast all these on Facebook Live, so that people can tune in and then join. So
the school has a Facebook account, or the church's?
The church.
Okay.
So tomorrow's program is going to be streamed on the church's Facebook page. It's St. Theresa's Catholic Church.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right. So you can be a part of it. So Reverend Sister, your concluding thoughts?
Yes, I want to tell all the old students that we are celebrating them in their achievements, in their various workplaces, wherever they find themselves. And we are also calling on them to come back home, to come back to their roots and give back what the school has given to them. We love them. And I love St. Teresa so much. So cheers to all of them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Reverend Sister. And there you have it. I'm not an old student of St. Teresa's, but I'm already feeling like I should be a part of it because of all the good things that have been said about the school now. But thank you so much for the hard work that you put into bringing up the children. And to you, Madam Chairperson, thank you too for also joining the conversation. We've been talking about St. Teresa's at 60, and don't forget, tomorrow is the launch, and it will be happening at the St. Teresa's Catholic Church. If you cannot be there for any reason, just get onto the Facebook page and be part of it. You're watching the AM show. I will take a quick breather here. When we come back, we'll be hearing your views on the earlier issues discussed. Are you ready and willing to pay more for electricity tariffs and water tariffs as well? We'll be back to take your views.